Hey everybody, welcome to Soc 204, Introduction to Sociology. I'm your instructor this quarter, Dr. Blazak. We're downtown at the George Floyd Memorial because one of the things we're really going to dive into this term is the issue of racism and the impact of racism in our society and what Black Lives Matters really means. And we're going to have some good conversations related to that issue. We're also going to talk a lot about gender, and we're going to talk about a lot of other things. But one of the things I thought, since we are in an election season, knock on wood, we're getting a lot of bad information about what is real and what is not. We're living in an information flow. So I picked a particular book to read this quarter that I thought would reflect that. Usually I like to pick a book that was written by a person of color or a woman or both. This term, we're going to be reading Lies My Teacher Told Me by James Lowen, which is all about how we get bad information about the world we live in, whether it's something like Columbus Day or information about indigenous people. Often we're getting some pretty bad information, and this is certainly topical right now as the president wants to undo some of the work that we're doing here to provide some context for the history that we learned. So we're going to be using this book. We're also going to be using a book called Introduction to Sociology by the great Anthony Giddens. It's a wonderful textbook. I'm using the 10th edition because it's more affordable than the newer 11th edition, but it's a really useful book. I'd hold it up for you, but it's currently in my office at PCC Rock Creek, which means I need SEAL Team 6 to get it out at the moment, but it's also a really great book. This book is available free through the library on the online version. You can also find online versions of the textbook, but we're going to have some great conversations. We're going to be meeting weekly in Zoom to talk about what we're learning and what how we're applying what we're learning to what's happening in the world. I'm really looking forward to a really powerful quarter as we get into some stuff that really matters. So welcome to Introduction to Sociology. I'm glad you're on board. Look for my emails and we'll see you in Zoom.